What's up, ladies and gentlemen, inside the town. Teen Rob, back again for some more Troveness. Yes, and we are back on our knight, which has a very musical hat now. Yes. If you go around it, it's C-A-B-A-D-I. I don't actually know the notes. So, quite a few exciting things are happening. First of all, we actually have enough qubits that we could afford some flasks. But you know what? We're not going to bother with that. Because honestly, I think as cool as these are, they're pretty pointless because they would lower the amount of total flasks that we could have, which means less dungeon crawling for a little bit of an added benefit, which also, wow, this place is full of players. We're in U1, by the way. I ended up getting our knight up to level 10. Well, he's level 11 now, but the other reason I'm actually not going to bother with any of those, let me just turn my sound down here. I actually changed some of my sound volume and stuff, so hopefully it'll not be too, explosive or anything like that. But is there people here already? Yep, there's another player here. On the Trove game Twitter, which is at Trove game, I didn't know for the longest time. I always thought it was just at Trove, but yeah, it's Trove game. I guess someone else already has Trove, which doesn't make sense because it's not a very good title. This game is awesome, but I wouldn't ever say that Trove is a good game title. Hello, random person. I am here. Anyway, on their Twitter feed, get out of here, bats away. You're dead. The Ice Mage is officially coming out probably pretty soon. They still haven't actually set a solid release for the class, but they actually showed pictures of the character, which looks pretty cool. It looks pretty similar to the Fey Trickster, although it doesn't have the fairy rings or wings. Instead, it's kind of like, did we seriously get no drop? No, there we go. We got some corn on the cob. Is that a dungeon over there? I've never seen that one. That's a new one. Okay, cool. But it also said winter update coming. So that makes me think, this is kind of cool. I kind of like this. That makes me think that they're probably saving the Ice Mage, which would be very appropriate, maybe sometime around Christmas or something like that. Hopefully, sometime within this month. The fact that they already had screenshots of the class means that it probably won't take very long for them to actually fully implement it. This track, by the way, it's a dirty trick. You can't actually use your mag rider, which is our mustache right now, to go across it. It's actually just for looks. Even if we attack it, we can destroy it. I've been in one of these dungeons before, which... Uh-oh. Looks like these people might already be at the end because I'm just noticing that there's all the enemies are dead. Whoa! Kadzukse. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. We just moved out of the range of it. Besides that, I've actually... Yeah, there are other players here. I've been spending any extra time that I could trying to just hopping on our Dracolite. And I've been trying my best to get us freaking Pemblock, but he just isn't showing up. I don't think he's ever going to show up. So in the meantime, one thing that I did find online is now I'm actually finally getting enough into this game. It always takes me a long time. If I play a game long enough, then eventually I'll get into it, but otherwise I usually won't get into the forums and stuff like that. You know, sometimes I'll check just to kind of see what the updates are coming out and stuff like that. But overall, you can get most of the updates out of Twitter and stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I ended up going onto the forums, and I found out, where is it? Let me put our auto walk on. There we go. Right here, see our flux? How we have 3,700, which is actually not as much as you would think. Once people get to the end game, a lot of items flux is generally the money in this game. It's the currency that you do trade other items. It's always all the items that increase an item's stat. Flux ends up increasing the base item stats, while is this it? Yeah, Neo Tokyo Dungeon coolness. While there's also perfect prisms and stuff like that, and they all differ for their value and yada yada yada, but flux is the general currency. So what I ended up finding out, I've been looking into it, and it seems for the most part, people sell, you can actually sell Pemblocks. Other people have sold them. Whee! Oh! And I've actually seen them go for as low as 4,000 flux. Usually the average is 5,000. So that kind of sucks because we don't have 5,000. But 4,000 is okay. The one thing that I am trying to take into consideration is it worth it? Is it? Because technically, we are only almost at 4,000 flux for how long have we been playing this game? Like, since we started this series? Because I barely used any of my flux. I used it on, like, one of my weapons on my Dracolite. But other than that, I mean, honestly, not much. Get out of here, freaky skeleton deekies. Oh, my goodness, they're hurting us. Not for long. Aha. But honestly, when I think about it, it's like, I take into consideration that we haven't used our flux. I generally don't craft any weapons because I'm of the mind that we're going to find something better, so there's no point in investing into a temporary upgrade. Like, that's just kind of my way of thinking. I know technically you should be investing in a better weapon. Man, this guy's tough. He's overpowered. Technically, you should be investing in a better weapon and then worry about the politics of finding an upgrade later, because a better weapon means that you're going to be able to handle better bosses like this one, which means that it could potentially take less time for you to actually find a next upgrade. Get out! This isn't even the 3-star boss, man! Grrr. Well, at least we got him. Jeez. It didn't even give us the quest line for it, because we weren't in the proximity. Boo! Bad game! That's horrible. That was a horrible feature. But generally, the items that you get in this game, I find, are garbage. Like, really, you know, besides like crafting or making a specific weapon into a god weapon through crafting and stuff, generally you don't find anything good. Shadow Arena is another thing, though. That seems to generally be where you find all the best items and goodies and stuff like that. I don't know why suddenly all these enemies got stronger. Maybe, am I lagging? No, we're not lagging. I don't think we're gonna be able to handle the boss here, because yeah, we don't have enough potions. We only got one left. Well, that kind of sucks. I guess we'll have to get out of here, because otherwise, yeah, we're gonna die. Because that's the other thing about this game is, like, it is, as much as they keep balancing all of the flasks and stuff like that, like, this game is 100% reliant on flasks. Like, seriously, there is no way. Where is our way out? There we go. There is no way to beat a battle through sheer skill alone. Instead, you have to have flasks. Like, that's just how it is. This is cool. I've always wanted to platform out of this spot, but man alive, the camera sure is proving to be quite difficult, ain't it? Okay, do we have enough jump? 2, 3, 4. You idiot! I didn't even try to do that. You know what? This is dumb. Alright, you know what's actually faster than that? Just going in here and dying, because screw it. But anyway, I've been rambling long enough. I'm probably going to just buy a pen block. I'm just going to post on the forums, like, once we get to 4,000 flux, which should be pretty soon, because it seems to be going up pretty fast. Like, I've made sure to kind of get on this whole last week. I've kind of gotten on every single day, at least to get the dailies out of the way, because the way I see it, I want to try and save up for, yeah, we're gonna die here. I want to save up for the ice mage. Yeah, dead. There, thank you. I want to save up for the ice mage, because when that class comes out, it is annoyingly one of the updates that they ended up mentioning is that they are probably going to have, like, I've mentioned this before, but as soon as a new class comes available on the market, they are going to actually overcharge you for it. And then maybe after a week or something, after it's become such a hot thing, they're going to lower the price. So that's kind of lame. Honestly, like, one of the things that I really like about this game, I guess because it's still early in development, is that everything is very simple, very easy, you know, like, it's not complicated and stuff like that. But now it seems like they're going in the direction where the game is starting to pick up a little bit of steam, so they're trying to take advantage of that. And I understand, way to go, guys. You know, they made a fantastic game. It still is wonderful, but it's a little bit cheap, because then we're going to end up what? We're paying extra just so we can play the ice mage earlier, but it's not like he's like an early access character or something that we're beta testing or anything like that. We're just being overcharged for the initial week that they are available. So that's okay. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. Okay, but that is generally the plan right now. I'm just trying to get our flux up enough that we can actually afford a $4,000 pen block. Pen burr I've seen go for 5.5, I think, and higher. You can get pen blocks also for 5,000 flux, but generally I've seen quite a few of them go for 4,000. I don't know how like active the forums and stuff like that is, but generally, you know, I think I'm just gonna put a post up there, and it's like, I mean, maybe we could even get one for 3,000. I don't know, but the way I see it, like I said, like, we're not using the flux, so why not, man? I want that mount more than anything. And then if we end up finding our own pen block, it will not be worthless, because then we could just sell it anyway. One key thing I just want to discuss here, just before we call the episode, is if there's any Trovian players watching, if you find yourself with a pen block, don't use it. Because you can actually get it in your inventory and you can try using it, and then it will unlock it as a mount for you, but then you actually can't use it to craft the undead pember or the fire pember. So the way that it is you have to have it as an inventory item. But anyway, we're gonna call it here, ladies and gents. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to smack that like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.
Believe in yourself. Don't care